my gosh.
Welcome to Dippin' In, where I literally dipped into your house to bring Miso Eggplant Dip that celebrates your incredible new movie, Summer of '69.
Thank you.
And I mean, it kind of gives the shape. You just give a little eggplant.
Of a 69.
Of a 69 here.
I can hold that
If
up.
you don't know what a 69 is, this is what it looks like. Exactly like this.
If you don't know what it is,
You're doing it wrong.
you're maybe too young to be watching this.
And please get a mother or a father or a figure that can help you. But I'm so excited to be dipping in with you.
So excited that you're here. I have been a big fan of yours.
Ditto.
Forever. And now you're doing all this and you made me dip in my own home?
Yes. I like to bring dip on demand. Dip in a box is kind of what I did for you.
Ooh.
But it just requires a handful of ingredients. I made it in advance so we could just kind of gab.
Right.
But the base is actually silken tofu, which makes it really creamy, but it's vegan. So if you have vegan friends, you can bring them this dip.
I do, and I usually go, get out of here.
Yeah.
But now I can go, get in here.
Take a dip.
Oh, I love it.
Mhm.
I love it.
And what is great about this recipe is it also can be a side dish because you roast the eggplant and then you add the glaze and then you puree it. So if before you pureed it, you wanted to serve as a side, miso eggplant, have you had it at like a Japanese restaurant?
Yes.
That's what it is.
So good.
It's all about the glaze, which is 4 ingredients. You just use soy sauce, sesame oil, miso paste, a little hot water, and a little white pepper. So 5, little pinch of sugar, 6. Oops.
Wait a minute. There's more to
That's it.
And the green onion, which I think always makes it smell so good, so delicious.
And you roast the bottoms of the green onion, so then they get like nice and caramelized and toasty, and garlic in a little packet. So you unwrap it like a present, so there's presentation as well.
Oh, I love it. It smells delicious.
Yes. So would you like
to... It looks great.
Dip in directly and have a bite? Or do you want to put it on a little plate?
I don't know. I'm kind of sometimes like a dip in and let's have fun, girl.
So we have 2 types of crudités, some cucumbers and baby bell peppers.
Love it.
Potato chips, Trader Joe's wheat thins, which are better than regular. And then these fun gluten-free crackers that happen to be with black sesame, so they really add to the sesame notes.
And you were saying that this one could really go well with the dip.
Do you want to try that
first? Should I try that first? Okay.
So get a nice amount of dip on there. Yeah.
I feel like that's we're doing it right.
Yes.
Right? For the first dip?
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's a whole meal.
This is, by the way, this is so delicious. Why aren't there more restaurants that are just like
dips?
Here's a dip. And you're like, yeah, like I would just eat hummus as a full meal.
Yes. I think it's just they haven't discovered Big Dip Energy yet.
Well, they're about to.
And once they do, I would like dips to be in every restaurant. I would love to be a dip consultant. Just go to restaurants and make their dip program.
A dip consultant?
Well, I am a dip queen. So now, would you like to be dip royalty? Would you like to be a dip queen, a dip princess, a dip pauper?
I think I'd like to be a dip peasant.
Oh, a dip peasant.
You know what I mean? Like someone who's like,
please, ma'am, may I have some more?
May I have some more dip? And then everyone gets it for me, and I don't really have to do the work to get it. I just have to beg. I will say that me and one of my best friends from Las Vegas, I'm from Las Vegas originally, became friends. And over the course of the years, we realized we were both the kids at the party where everyone would be swimming, and we'd be like, oh yeah, I'm going to get my suit on soon. And then you just eat all the dips that are out. Just no embarrassment, just...
dips.
Just like the parents are standing there being like, that was the whole thing I put out for the children. And I'm like, you got to go get more.
You got to make more dip. The thing is that whenever you're having a party, you should make double as much dip as you think. Because everyone loves it. It may ruin your dinner party because they don't eat the entree. Don't do that then.
Yeah, just do extra.
Just extra dip.
I think people like to nosh. I think people like to chat and nosh. And my favorite people are the people that hover around the snacks and never go to do the actual activity that they're there to do.
And Big Dip Energy, if I haven't told you, is a magnetic personality that draws people to you, like chips to a bowl of dip.
Oh, I love
You have that.
Thank you.
I've known you've had that since the day I met you in 2019.
2019, when we were doing press for
Brittany Runs a Marathon.
And you and I just sat in a room at the Crosby.
Yes, it was so fancy.
And I remember it. Like, I remember us being like, oh, we really like each other.
And then it was kind of like, wait, are we the same person?
I know. It's like, have you had this happen in your life? And we both had similar experiences. And that was just such a special film and moment in my life. And like getting to sit down with you and have real conversations about just what it's like to be women and the
marathon of life.
The marathon of life.
And then we got to go to, it was the Angelica Theater, I think, or was it IFC? I think it was Angelica. It was the one in Soho, off of Houston Street.
Yes.
We're New Yorkers, we can say that.
Oh my gosh.
And we sat, I remember wearing a complete like onesie that wasn't tailored. It was full blue floral. And I didn't realize that because I'm short and sitting in a like a director's chair, I'd be like kicking my feet with my little onesie. I was having a great time. You and your amazing director.
Oh my God, you were great.
Oh, thank you.
You were great.
It was just so fun. And that was like the last time before the pandemic. Like we didn't see each other till now.
I know.
What a special way to reunite.
How fun to reunite just to sit here and eat dip and then figure out like, oh, we should also talk, but like mostly eat dip.
But
try it with one of these
try
peppers.
it with a crudité, because the great thing about a crunchy crudité that's a vegetable is it also has a little bit of like juiciness. So it's refreshing. So, and these baby bell peppers are great because they kind of have a built-in like scoopometer.
They do.
And the dipscosity test to find out if someone's a dip or a sauce.
They're God's Tostino.
Yeah.
Tostitos?
Tostito scoops. This is something I'll teach you for if you're at a party and they say it's a dip, but it's definitely a sauce. It's really loose. You do the dipscosity test, like the Dairy Queen test.
Oh, and if it
doesn't drip or dribble, it can plop, which is a gross word, but it's allowed to because it's all coming in one. But look at that. You're not going to spill on your shirt. You can go all around the world. And then, you got it.
I love the test.
And another way to do veggies, take a peeler or a mandolin. If you're not scared, use a glove, please. Yes. If you do. Really thin slices, put them in ice water, and they curl up into little ribbons. Carrots, cucumbers, you can even do zucchini, radishes. It'll change the game.
I feel like you're my fairy dip mother.
I was going to say that you've played a fairy godmother in life.
But like...
I'm the fairy dip mother.
You're a fairy dip mother. You're coming to me, you're bringing dips, you're teaching me new things, because I'm not great about like just whipping stuff up.
Yeah.
Do I get to eat more?
Yes.
Great.
So when it comes to dips, do you remember having a gateway dip in life that was like, because you said you were always at the parties this win. Was there a dip that you were like, oh, this is my first favorite dip? Mine was first hell of a good buttermilk ranch, which I guess wasn't a West Coast thing. It was a packaged dip. Then the Lipton French onion you mix together.
Yes, yeah.
And then graduated to spinach artichoke.
I feel like I learned about French onion dip later because my mom would never let us have anything that was kind of like fun or naughty in the house. But
once you found it.
Once I found that. Also, like, just like sour cream and onion chips with that, like, just double up on it.
Yes.
I will say, still to this day, my favorite dip is nacho.
Yes.
Nacho cheese dip.
Any sort of queso.
Any sort of queso, I'm down. My friend used to make some that was like all day cooked with like beef in there, and like it is a real comfort for me. And then as an adult, I love any type of a hummus or a baba ganoush.
Yep. This is kind of like a baba ganoush, but with miso.
It is. It's really good.
I liked some of the kind of double entendres. There's a line that says bean to tangerine, and I'm like, can we make a citrus accented hummus?
Oh my God, that's hysterical.
And also, I'm a sex machine. Oh. Just what would that be in a dip? Something like to bulk up, maybe this.
Yeah, something like creatine.
Well, this has protein from tofu.
Great.
And eggplant, so it's sexual.
Great.
I think that phallic foods should be represented because we can't be afraid of a cucumber or an eggplant because someone might say something about our body.
No.
We should be eating them and chopping them up on camera.
I mean, look how delightful this is.
So sweet and innocent. This eggplant hasn't known anything. This eggplant doesn't know about 69.
This eggplant does know.
That eggplant's been places.
This eggplant is sexual.
Seen the world.
Very sexual.
You have an incredible team of 3 people who worked on this movie with you. Would you like to tell me about them?
Okay, we have Liz, Nico, and Jules Byrne, and myself, and it was awesome because they sent me the script, and I was like, oh, this is so much fun. It had so much like of that female friendship that you want in a movie that I wanted to see, and I just kept being like, I think I'm gonna really play around with like adding more from my own experience because my sister, who is my producing partner and produced Summer of '69 with me, was the person who I could go to for anything to sort of say, like, am I normal? Like, there's hair going out of my armpits and down here. And, like, I'm starting to, like, only concentrate on boys. Is that a thing? And, like, she would just always tell me, you're normal, it's all good, girl, I got your back. And she was sort of my Santa Monica. So I just wanted to infuse a lot of the heart and comedic situations that we've gotten into over the years, and really also like add in the Catholic school of it all, because I went to Catholic school growing up, you know, elementary school and high school. And there's so much shame around sex and about being sexual beings, especially girls. So I just thought, how cool would it be to make a movie that is about two women that are coming of age, that are different ages, 18 and 28, and they're experiencing this new thing in life where they're like expected to be somewhere that they aren't yet, you know? For Santa Monica, it's like going to her high school reunion and figuring out if she is a fully formed human being with a large career. And for Abby, it was like, at 18, we expect teenagers, or at least when I was a teenager, you're expected to be a sex machine. You're expected to be someone who knows everything and has experienced and done everything.
But you shouldn't talk about it, and we will shame you if we know about it.
Exactly. So I just felt like, you know, I haven't really seen a movie that deals with all of those with a lot of heart and sensitivity, and also like a ton of comedy. Like ladies just getting to be a little more raunchy and have fun and be sexual. And it's so funny. I spoke with Andy Richter. I did his podcast, and he was like, thank you for making a movie about like how girls are horny.
Yes.
Like girls are horny, and that's okay.
Yeah. It's like, I don't care about where babies come from. Girls are horny.
Yes. There's no like the finding out process, like the figuring out who you are and what you are into sexually, and like, and are you ready or are you not? I just think all of those are really interesting, and I wanted to have a platform for that. I feel like there's a part in the movie that really sticks out for me, which is like they go into a sex shop and she's trying to figure out like what will give her pleasure, and you know, obviously Abby's terrified out of her mind.
And you are the cashier.
I am the cashier. I am the cashier in that part. Little small cameo.
Little cameo.
And Santa Monica said something which I wish I knew when I was younger, which is like, I think girls always think getting the guy off is like, I did it. I did it right. And like, it's about you. And honestly, the more the girl gets off, the more it's exciting for the guy too. Like, so it's like, you know, if you need to make it about the guy, which we shouldn't be, but if you need to like know that like you having your own good time and orgasm is
the most important.
Yeah, it's the most important part. Not to put pressure on it, but just for you to have a good time is like such a big part of a first sexual experience, or those beginning sexual experiences.
Exactly.
And we don't talk about that enough for young girls.
And the funny thing about 69ing is that it's supposed to be a mutually pleasurable situation, but it's rarely equal.
No. Well, also, I don't know that anyone is actually like having the best time, because there's so much concentration. There's things
communication,
in your face.
but your mouth is full.
Yeah, it's a lot of like gymnastics.
Yeah.
I don't think that it actually is as good as everyone thinks it is.
And isn't that kind of the point of the movie? Yeah. I won't give away the ending, whether or not she's 69.
Right, we won't say.
But one thing I don't know if this is a spoiler. People should watch the movie regardless, but there aren't sex scenes in the movie.
I know there is one thing of nudity, but you know what it is, and it's really fun.
And there's some shirt, no pants. Risky business, I would say.
Yes. There is. There's a lot of nods to risky business. I know that Chloe Fineman, who's amazing in this movie,
oh my god,
really
did
was
she do all her
watching
own
the
stunts?
clip.
Did she do all the stripping?
The majority of what we used in the movie is her.
Ugh,
because
she's incredible.
You know, I feel like you can always tell when it's like, well, now we've cut to somebody else.
It's back in their head.
Yeah, exactly. So like, as amazing as her double was, I was like, Chloe has done all the hard work. It's there. You're seeing it. We're just shooting it now, and it looks beautiful and empowering and sexy and cool. And so I just really wanted to show off how much hard work she put into it. And so I kept a lot of that in. Me and the editor Casey were just like, let's keep the spotlight on her.
And how much did Paula Pell just riff? Because she is so good as the head of the Diamond Dolls.
So she's a comedy legend. And I was so excited when she was like, I'm in. And I was like, oh my gosh. And she did. She riffed a bit. And like, Bean to Tangerine, I think, was hers.
That was the way she said it, too. And it was a hand motion as well.
being a tangerine.
One of my other favorite lines is pornography.
Thank you.
That one we
I'm
just.
so excited you like that one.
I like out loud cackled because I wouldn't say I was that girl, but I also definitely wasn't. It's not the access we have now.
I know.
Which is just scary. I wish we didn't have it.
Well, that's the big thing is like, I mean, I feel like we've been getting really wonderful reviews, which is so exciting because I was like, we have 3 words against us, which is teen sex comedy. But one of the reviews that was kind of negative was like, she could just Google it. And I was like,
no.
I was like, then we wouldn't have a movie.
Yeah.
And so
I'm just going to Google.
Yeah.
You just release the director's cut.
Yeah, it's just that and then credits.
Yeah.
But I
What
was
is
saying,
69?
I think that's why I leaned into the nostalgic of it.
Yeah.
And why it feels more nostalgic because I really wanted it to feel like sometimes, you can Google all these topics to death, but like having a real girlfriend there who will tell you like what's normal and what, you know, do you think you'll like it? And asking you genuine questions as opposed to just here's Google spitting out, you know, the weirdest results of what 69 is.
Yeah.
I just think that's really interesting. And that was the story I was excited to tell. With this movie, I kept saying, I feel like people target the term comfort film as like a bad thing. And to me, I'm like, oh, I love the movies I rewatch over and over again. And they bring me so much joy. And I hope that for some people, this becomes a comfort film.
Yes.
And so if it is for you, please watch it over the summer.
Yes, with your friends of any type, of any age.
Yeah.
Because there is such a wide range of people in this film.
There is.
They all bring a different perspective.
And I feel like we're all kind of going through coming of age points
now
at every single point in our lives, right? Like I'm 41 and I've hit that age where it's like my doctors are like, are you going to have a baby? Because it's now. And I'm like, but I'm a kid, you know? And
still a baby.
And so for me, I was like, oh, I relate to this feeling of needing to grow up faster than you actually want to.
Yeah.
So, and like you said, our cast is full of different aged, wonderful humans.
And it's almost like you can't tell in a way because everyone has the same energy.
Yeah.
The same energy of age. And like, it doesn't matter. Like Nicole Byer was so fabulous. And I was with her on Nailed It. She's the best.
Isn't she such an incredible actor? I just am like so blown away by her and want to use her again and again. And then Liza Koshy came in. Improvising her little butt off. And I just am like, I'm such a fan of both of those ladies and what they brought together. I was like, spin off with them. Like, I want to see who they are and how did they end up at the club. Like,
I would love to see more. And I know that you can't speak to it now, but I think it should be a series.
Thank you.
So for now, I think that you should focus on dipping into life. I'm so glad that we got to dip in together. We're going to cut the camera and just keep eating.
Yeah.
But please watch Summer of 69 on Hulu. Jillian Bell, first-time director, million-time incredible actor, and writer, and extraordinaire. And now we're just going to dip forever.
Now we're just going to eat.
Yeah, and it sucks that you can't be here because there's no taste
I'm so glad
division.
you did the big top dip. No one saw it. Look. No one saw it.